EU sanction
Ukrainian
on Russia.
President Volodymyr Zelensky into EU buildings. They want to tell Russian President Vladimir Putin that they would never be outmaneuvered by Moscow and that they will continue their support for Kiev. The bloc has finally managed to implement new sanctions after Slovakia lifted its veto.
Today in the morning we approved already the 19th package of sanctions targeting shadow fleet, banking and energy sector of Russia. And today in this European Council we will take the political decision to ensure the financial needs of Ukraine for 2026 and 2027, including for acquisition of military equipment. And this is a very strong message to Russia.
Zelensky is asking for more money and more powerful weapons. His country needs to plug a deficit in the budget and compensate for US support scrapped under President Donald Trump.
I agree with you totally that Russia doesn't show that they want to stop this war. They attack us. You see, again, kindergartens, schools, just civilians, and they increase this pressure. It means that we have not only to defend with all Europe, with the United States together, we have to pressure on Putin, stop this war.
Zelensky wants to use Russian frozen assets to buy weapons as soon as possible. Most of those assets are in banks in Belgium, whose Prime Minister remains cautious. But De Wever wants strong guarantees his country won't face legal action from Russia.
We know that there are vast amounts of Russian money in other countries who have always been silent about this. If we move, we must move all together. That's European solidarity. If these three demands, which are quite reasonable, I think, are met, then we could go forward. If not, I will do everything in my power at the European level, also at the national level, politically and legally, to stop this decision.
The EU is also finalizing its defense roadmap, one of its largest projects in decades. But it still faces legal and administrative hurdles. Many nations consider defense an issue of national sovereignty that should not be left to the EU. But if approved, the new defense policy will invest heavily to counter the risk of Russian drone attacks, build an efficient anti-missile defense system, increase patrols in countries bordering Russia, and protect